Yo, what's up, YouTube? You better great picture here. DGP back again with another episode of Patriot Keys. I believe this is episode 12, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man. So let's get into it. This game right here, 425. This is the game of the week. It's kind of lost a little bit of its luster because Ben Roethlisberger is down with the injury, torn meniscus. So let's talk about the injury report. Actually, like I said, Roethlisberger, he's out. Obviously, torn meniscus. Cameron Hayward, their sack leader for the Steelers, is out. Marcus Gilbert, their starting right tackle, he's out. Marcus Whedon, he's out. Their wide receiver, and D'Angelo Williams, their backup running back, he's out. And then for us, Orlando Roberts, who was a stud last week in his debut, he's questionable. Martellus Bennett's questionable. Jamie Collins, who missed last week's game, has actually made the trip, so he's a game-time decision. And our backup defensive tackles, who's going to play a factor, is out for this game. So let's get to the first
major key.
Yo, let's feed Rob Gronkowski early. Feed him, feed Gronk. You know, last year when we faced him, because he will have Ryan Shazier pretty much guarding him, and Mike Mitchell guarding him too. So last year in the season opener, last time faced the Steelers, Gronkowski, 5 receptions, 94 yards, 3 touchdowns, was a beast last year. Since Tom Brady's coming back, this for in 2 games, 12 receptions, 271 yards, and a touchdown. He's also coming off a career high performance in receiving yards with 162. So I feel like let's feed the hot hand, let's feed Gronk, and I feel like this offense is just way better with Brady and Gronk connection.
Major key.
Yo, stop Antonio Brown. Now, it goes without saying, when you come to playing the Steelers, you got to stop AB. But this is big because, again, in that season opener, Antonio Brown went off. 9 receptions, 133 yards, and a touchdown. Now, majority of the time, it was Malcolm Butler on him, and people could say, by the stats, he got cooked. And if you look at it, yeah. But if you remember the game, Butler was playing actually great defense. It was just Roethlisberger making dots, making great reads, and that was Butler's first game as a starter since the Super Bowl catch. So I feel like Butler's more experienced, and I feel like he can contain Antonio.
Major key.
Yo, stay free. When I say stay free, people are like, what does that mean? Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but the whole through 6 games, 3 quarterbacks, 0 interceptions. So we just don't have to throw an interception. Knock on wood. I feel like, again, Brady, 2 games, 0 picks. Brissett, 2 games, 0 picks. Garoppolo, 2 games, 0 picks. These guys are playing smart football. They're making the best reads possible. And I feel like, you know, Brady, of course, is probably going to throw an interception soon. And people going to be like, oh, Garoppolo and Brissett, all that trolling stuff. But we have yet to throw an interception. I feel like if we can keep this up, especially since they don't have an offense, so we don't have to give them extra opportunities, we should be good. Now, again, these 2 defensive tackles who's out, let's go play a factor because they're probably going to run the ball with Le'Veon Bell because they do have one of the best offensive linemen. And we only have 2 defensive tackles. So that means Sheard and Chris Long have to play inside, have to play physical. So, again, this is a trap game. We're supposed to win. But I feel like we probably could lose, though. So let me know your thoughts about it in this comment section. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you later. Peace. So